here at Yogaletics, one of my favorite yoga studios in Toronto. Being pregnant and healthy is very important. So when I first got pregnant, I thought, you know what, I can keep up the workouts and I can eat whatever, because that bump is just gonna come and, it'll be cute. And then I realized 30 pounds, after my first trimester was 35 pounds later, I was like, wow, this is, if I continue this way, it's not gonna be very fun by the end of my last trimester. So I decided to reach out to my good friend as well as personal trainer, Tricia, and that's who we have here today. So Tricia, tell us a little bit about yourself, because you're very certified, not just with like working out and like personal training, but also with prenatal.
So I'm a yoga, Pilates, bar, TRX, personal trainer, all sorts of different fitness things. And more I'm getting interested in pre and postnatal as well as core recovery.
So what Tricia has done for us is she has built a program for us. So every trimester she has developed a couple of exercises where we can grow and where we can expand and kind of just use all the way till we give birth, but still keeping us safe.
Yes.
Keeping us strong.
Yeah.
And keeping us healthy and getting ready for pushing and
that big day.
that delivery. Yeah. So that big push.
So yes, you should be doing your pelvic floor exercises, and I'm going to explain that, but you should not be squeezing like you're trying to stop the line of urine. I always like to use the image of a blueberry. You want to lift the blueberry into your urethra where you're peeing without squeezing it. No blueberry jam.
Okay.
Or trying to touch anus and pubic bone together.
And I'm trying to do this as you're explaining it to me, and all I'm making right now is blueberry
jam.
I'm trying really hard to do it.
It takes a lot of practice.
So for the hip lifts, what we don't want is your yoga hip lift where you're isolated through the spine. Okay. Instead, I'm going to have you lift the shoulders and the hips all in one piece. Okay. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Maybe lifting your blueberry. Inhale, relax. Okay, that's a little complicated. But yeah, I think once we perfect the blueberry, it's a lot to think about for sure. Yeah. Toning the back side of the body. So exactly 90 degrees in my legs here, and I'm trying to lift my ribcage off the floor. Okay. Head is heavy. Exhale as you lift, and inhale as you lower. 8 times like so, and finishing with a little pulse, 8 to 16 times. Whatever you can handle. So arms and back here, strengthening through the back and the arms in preparation for birth, as well as postnatal. And you can do these with the knees bent as I am, or you can have the legs long, so long as you feel confident in whatever option you've chosen. Okay, so you get the knees directly stacked. Okay. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, cover the knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. So again, strengthening that deep transverse abdominis, your core, as well as toning through the arms and the quadriceps, your legs. And step the right foot forward like so. Bring the hands onto the waist and lift your left heel. So feeling that tightness between your hips or hugging baby sensation. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten. Good. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift your blueberry. Exhale, lower. So you're going to bring the knee directly out to the side in line with your hip. Okay. Maybe lift your blueberry as you close. Inhale. I'm starting to hate blueberries. So my leg can't be back. It has to be ideally directly in line with your hip, like so. Okay. That's beautiful. And just like you're doing, you're pushing the mat away with your hands, pushing into line. The hips and the knees in line with one another. Okay. So left leg and right arm this time. Beautiful. And then elbows coming back, lower just a bit, and push up. You got it. So just gently bring the knees a little closer so they're underneath the hips. Yeah. Good. And then one arm and leg, extending up. Good. Lowering down. And then thinking of keeping the shoulders forward as you bend the elbows back. That's plenty, and pushing up. You got it. Yes.
Trimester. This is our last trimester. So I'm almost there. I feel like I get a little bit more tired.
The heels are high.
Okay.
Inhale, bend. Exhale, push the wall away. And this is perfect form because I see 90 degrees from your wrist to your elbow. That's exactly what I want to see. The heels are high and you're moving in one long line from your head to your heels. That's beautiful. So this is the second exercise in the third trimester, and what do we do? Deep squat. So you want the feet wider than the hips and turned out. Hands on the hips and growing tall here. Feeling that tightness between the hips or hugging baby. Inhale, bend the knees. Make sure that the knees are wider than your big toes, and that they're growing tall, extending through the legs. Inhale, bend, and exhale, stretch. Inhale. So again, you're growing tall, hugging baby. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale, and exhale, and that's all it is. If you don't need something to hold on to, you can test your balance hovering your hand. Otherwise, you're lifting and lowering 8 times, and then lifting for a pulse up, rather than the knees forward. Good. So as you squat, think of the hips coming back. Oh. Yeah, just like that. Much harder that way. Yeah. So that's for the support of your knees and the strength of your back. You got it.
I see why there's a need for the chair because I do feel my balance is off.
Exactly.
Like it makes me, I'm uncomfortable in this position.
Yeah.
You're not alone. Let's come to seated.
Okay.
And cross the left ankle over your right knee. Good. From here, extend your low back up to your legs. If you wanted this deeper, you'd scoot your hips closer to your heel.
Okay, so this is much more comfortable.
Yeah.
But it's the same idea as doing the pigeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down. You can rest the hips on a block, or bring the elbows onto the insides of the knees and let gravity do the work here. So taking a forward fold here and allowing your head to feel heavy. Holding for a couple of breaths and then walking over to the right knee, reaching long out of your left arm. Good. From here, walking over to the left knee and reaching long out of the right arm. Returning back to center and rolling up.
Thank you, Tricia. That was awesome. I feel like I worked so much. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make your comments below and